my bike doing some cardio. Thought I would do some of these lives. Like I told you guys, I'm going to take my cardio way up. Not really going to necessarily cut calories significantly. I'm going to keep carbs super high, up my cardio, and just use it to trim down just a little bit, lots and lots of less cardio, which if I do it right, shouldn't affect my lifts. So I'm going to start documenting all of it. Like I said, a lot of it's going to be walking. A lot of it's going to be me riding my bike, but I'm going to try to get up to about 2 hours a day of just nice list cardio. And again, it's easy on recovery, right? Not problematic for recovery. And I'll just document all of it. And it lets me stream. I would rather not do live streams where I'm just sitting down doing nothing. They don't feel productive enough with what I do to justify that. But if I do cardio while doing them, I can multitask. How you doing, Thong? Give me a like, by the way, bro. You're commenting, you haven't given me a like yet. But we'll see what we get in here. Yeah, and I'm going to be breathing heavy because I have the bike on a reasonable pace. No, I don't have a Peloton. I don't have any of that nonsense. I just have a normal recumbent. I have like a desk bike. So it's set up to where I could do cardio and have a desk and put a laptop on it or whatever I need to do. So I just got one of my phones sitting on it. Right, well, one of my phones. But yeah, I've already done an hour and a half today of streaming while walking. So I thought, yeah, we'll just do the bike, get used to it. I'm not going to go overboard on it today. I just want to get one of these in, get used to doing the higher amount of cardio, and hopefully we have a good squat and deadlift day tomorrow. But the weekend will give me a little more time to get acclimated to it. No, I don't need to show you the setup, dude. It's just a bike. One I bought on Amazon like 8 years ago. So there's no point in showing you. You're not going to find the exact model, so it doesn't matter. They probably don't make it anymore. So it's just a bike, dude. Just a recumbent bike, desk bike. So, yeah, but get those likes up, guys. We'll get more people in here. But yeah, I've got it on a hard enough setting. It's already taxing. Definitely noticing it. So, but that's good. So this is going to be a little more intense than the brisk walking. Are you worried double cardio about? What do you mean doubling? Alan, my friend, I think you have failed math. Well, that's the idea, though. Keep the carbs really high and use purely the cardio to create a deficit. That's the idea. So I'm going to keep the calories and carbs super high. Yeah, it's the same bike I used to game from. So it's old. No, Alan, I'm going to try to do about 2 hours a day. That's not doubling. I used to do 30 minutes most days, some days up to an hour. Wouldn't weighted vest walks be more efficient? No, because they're fatiguing. So Alan, here's the point. I'm not worried about efficient use of the time. I'm worried about having it be low enough intensity that it doesn't affect recovery. So I burn through more calories, get better nutrient partitioning. Very similar to what Perillo used to have his bodybuilders do going into shows. He didn't even take their calories down. This is stuff I've chatted before with like Viata and other people about. And I've done this sort of approach before, and it works pretty well for losing body fat while maintaining size and strength. For the record, guys, if I don't answer your questions, it's because I don't want to. And I'm choosing not to ban you. No, the weight vest walks are very intense. You guys, it's Warhammer stuff. You guys have seen all my painting. It's all over my social media. But I'm not going to stop my cardio to show you my painting. You guys have seen all of it up close in pictures. It's all over my Facebook and all that stuff. I have a whole folder to it dedicated to the painting there. And if someone says they don't use Facebook, that's irrelevant. You can still click the link. You don't have to have an account. So, you know. No, the biking not necessarily more intense. It is the load of the weight vest is the problem. Like it does weigh down on you, and it puts stress on everything. So I do notice too much of it impacts my squats. Do you watch scenery? No. This. Hey, Thong. I'm going to say this as politely as possible. Do you see where I'm looking right now? All right, hopefully it doesn't ding again. It will when the person answers back. So no, Thong, I'll be very polite. I am looking at a screen with people's questions. And then you'll be like, no, the other times you do it. I don't do it. I don't do it at all. This is my first day doing it again in years. You were seeing it. Well, I did try it for 20 seconds to get it all set correctly first. But I don't need anything for the first 20 seconds while setting it up. All right, guys, hit that like button. Very low on questions. Considering it's evening time, we think we get more people in here. I'm going to turn it down a notch. There we go. It's cold in here. The AC and fans blowing. I was already getting a sweat. Probably too high of a setting for me to get used to this again. So yeah, the idea, I mean, I have the thermostat at 73, you know, just to keep the electric bill reasonable. You know, but I have fans going and everything, like my ceiling fan's blowing on me. You can see the shadow of it. I thought you had a camera and you had a... Yeah, I thought that doesn't make any sense to me, dude. Sorry, bro. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Never heard of such a thing. No, I'm doing live streams for this so that I'm multitasking. So I'm just going to do all my lives while I'm doing cardio. Then there's no point in me ever sitting down and doing any other live streams. It lets me multitask and not get bored because I have you lovely people to talk to. And then we get paid for all of it. All right? And that's the idea. We'll see if this picks up. Maybe people aren't interested since it's cardio. Coach not sitting down. Hit that like button though, guys. There's a bunch of you in here. Only 3 likes. Thought I had caught you walking. No, Vino, I decided to break the bike out tonight. It's hot and super sunny out there. I've already walked for an hour and a half outside today. I've had a really good shower. I'm all clean. Although I may get sweaty enough I got to take another one, to be fair. A lot of times I like to take another shower right before bed anyways. You know, no point getting my sheets dirtier. I literally just did my sheets yesterday. We definitely don't want to be climbing into fresh, new, clean sheets. No, I'm just growing the chest hair. I'm going to take all the arm and leg back off in the back. I figure the hairy chest looks better sometimes for the camera if I'm not really lean. And then if I get leaner, I'll just take it back off. And then we'll look at the transformation. You got to trick people. You know how the internet do. People go from Deca to Primo and cut their carbs and be like, look at the transformation I made. Look at all the fat I lost. And they didn't lose any fat. All right. How many showers do you have to take a day? Depends on the time of year. If it gets hotter in the summer with some of this, I might need 3. Thong, most women like the chest hairier. It's not good for internet money and fitness, unfortunately. But if you want to attract women, they like it. But attracting women isn't what makes you money as a fitness person, is it? It's attracting dudes, even if they're straight. What determines if someone's powerlifting meet will go well? Hey, Dami, did they prepare for it? Do they know the rules? I mean, that's pretty high on the list. Do they have a proper game plan? That would be near the top of the list, determining how well it's going to go. Also, guys, hit that like button for me. Come on now. New people have come in here and asked questions, and we haven't picked up a single like in that entire time. Hey, Davino, give me a like. Dami, give me a like. I take a shower in the morning before bed religiously. It tends to be definitely before bed, unless it's really cold and I haven't got sweaty at all and I took one in the afternoon, then I don't worry. But it's warm enough now. I'm definitely not going to bed without a shower as it gets warmer. Hey, Thong, what has ever given you any impression at all that I have any intention of competing in bodybuilding when you know that I've competed in powerlifting? And have never expressed an interest on my channel in competing in bodybuilding. So Thong literally goes to a powerlifter and strength athlete and strength coach's channel and goes, are you leaning towards a bodybuilding show or a lifting meet? I don't know. Would you go to Tiger Woods' channel and ask him, hey, Tiger, are you leaning towards a football match or a golf game? Okay, so yes, Dami, I coach quite a few powerlifters. It's a big part of my business. Hello, Coach. What's up, super dude? Hey, Thong, you don't think, okay, you're new. Okay, you do know tons of powerlifters show up to meets shredded, right? And that's cool, so you don't know much about strength sports, so we will educate you. Okay, the only powerlifters who are really fat are in the heavy classes. A lot of powerlifters not only get shredded, we do water cuts. So if you had been following when I did the 197 or did the 198 class, I did water cuts, and if you look at the pictures, I was absolutely shredded the day of the weigh-ins because I dropped 23 pounds of water weight. So literally veins covering just about everything, right? Because I went from 220 down to 197. Dami, yes, I'll compete in powerlifting again. I'm just not going to discuss when and where with people. I don't want to deal with nonsense. I just show up and compete. I mean, I got invited to nationals again this year, choosing not to go. Hey, Jason, I eat raw meat and raw milk and feel amazing. What's your opinion? I think that you're an idiot. Like Will Tennyson and Shredded Now, he does powerlifting. I don't know anything about him really, but yeah, lots of guys do that. You sometimes keep up with the fitness content on Instagram, some of it. There's a guy who has a beef with the science-based community because a ton of the science-based influencers are, do you even lift? I mean, Marco, is he really wrong? Hey, Nick, but you know how I feel about the carnivore and all that stuff, right? I am one of the most vocal people against it, and have explained it's a crazy cult that hurts people. So why would you come to a channel of someone who is extremely against a really weird ass cult fad diet that is harmful and not expect him to be rude to you? I'm kind of known for being a dick to the carnivore community. I would think I'm known for it at this point. So, it's like if you went to an openly known Satanist channel and talked to him about Jesus, he might be rude to you, or vice versa. You go to something like that. I very much stand against the carnivore cult. I think it's dangerous, and I think it's evil, and I think it hurts people. So I think if you're eating raw meat and drinking raw milk, objectively speaking, I say it as politely as possible, you're either an idiot or you're mentally ill. And again, what other opinion do you want me to? Well, Nick, I got plenty of videos about it. And anyone, okay, Nick, if you did any research, everyone who's serious about fitness, who's not in the carnivore cult, thinks that it's stupid. All the nutritionists, all the dietitians, all the doctors who are not part of the little cult think it's dumb. Like, you would know this already if you're part of it. How strong a client says number-wise. Dami, I put a bunch of his stuff up. He just pulled 525 this week. He had a 250 close grip bench. He had a 405 squat. Are you currently eating meats? Because yeah, I put up pictures of my food and my groceries on social media all the time, all week long. No, I do a lot of chicken breast right now, and I do Greek yogurt. What city in the UK did you live? Cheltenham. I was there for 3 years and then came back to Texas. What's your favorite exercise? Conventional deadlift. You and Dulce, I happen to like Dulce too. I think he's a smart guy. Are really the two that are hitting the carnivores hard. You're saving lives, absolutely. Hey, Dami, I literally just answered that. That's okay. You maybe typed it. It might be a delay coming through. Yeah, definitely horse racing time. The tofu is highly bioavailable for a plant protein. I'm not currently eating any of it. Hey, Dami, he just pulled on camera. We put it up a 525 deadlift. He hit a 405 squat, ass to grass, and he did a 250 close grip bench this week. Matt says, I know you would navigate it, but could you hypothetically build a great physique when almost entirely machines? Yes. I wouldn't advocate it, but hypothetically, absolutely you could. I mean, you could if you were smart about it. Eggs and whey are best for me. Those are high quality proteins. Hello, Stevie. Tommy says, Kay, thanks. Dami, if you go through and dig around through my channel, I've put up some really strong clients of mine over the years too. I'm not currently coaching those guys, but I mean, I put up Perry's 610 squat weighing 205 with no sleeves, and it looked like a warm up. He ended up going 700 in a meet later in the 220. I put up some guys deadlifting 700 plus who were clients over the years. One of my guys, I put up a 700 deficit deadlift that we got him to. I mean, those were heavier guys. They were like 250-pound guys. Whereas in Perry was 205. But even Perry, I put up a 610 squat with no sleeves. And he did a 430 bench paused, and I put those up. Any suggestions on what to add to Greek yogurt if I don't like the natural taste? A little fruit, a little protein. What are you even doing? I'm riding my bike. Yes, I'm pedaling on my bike, guys. What's on the shelf behind me? My Warhammer painting. You guys can see pictures of all of it on my Facebook if you're genuinely curious. Do you take breaks? No, I'm just doing list cardio. I didn't take any breaks during the walks. I did 2 45-minute walks today, streamed it, and now we're getting in a little bit of, no, Steve, you don't need a shot of me pedaling. You see me in just my shorts training every day. I have a whole training vlog up today. I like recumbent bikes, Sue. I don't like treadmills, at least the bike you're sitting down. Cash, I'm doing it for overall health and just energy turnover and slowly stripping body fat. I'm doing the approach. Dr. Perillo kind of mapped this out for even bodybuilders for contest prep over 20 years ago. Of where you just add lots of list cardio, keep your dietary fat really low and lots of carbs, and it works extremely well through nutrient partitioning and flux. And that way you don't have to cut calories. You still playing the guitar? Yes. What is your heart rate right now? I don't know. I don't track heart rate. Well, I'm starting to sweat a little, Alan. Do you speed slow? I mean, it falls under list cardio. I don't track the heart rate or any of that stuff though. But the idea is to try to minimally impact recovery. Yes. That's why I have my recovery dialed in right now really well. We have no junk volume in any of my training, so it'll allow me to get away with doing some of this. Hank, yeah, I'm still planning, just haven't uploaded anything. Where in the world did you get it? Let's get rid of Dami. Dami, I own a car. I don't know what you're even talking about. What a weirdo. Talking about a bike I've had for 8+ years. I figured he was a troll. There, man. You must rip on the axe now. You're learning for a few years. Chris, you've seen clips of me putting stuff up. They are here if you search for them. No thong. People have broken my records already. I've had records in 2 weight classes. Other people have come behind me and broken them. It's just records are meant to be broken. I mean, I've put up the certificates on social media whenever I've won them. Each time I put up pictures of the award certificates. But they've all been broken now. No, Chris, why would I give up, dude? In fact, I'm probably going to just ban you for even accusing me of that. All right. Cash, I did it before. I did a mass unbanning a while back. I unbanned everybody. Now I'm just getting rid of the silliness. What are we weighing in at? I was 222 this morning, so I'm going to start slowly trimming down at this point. Think you can ever get a record again? Possibly. Possibly. Where do you keep medals? Yeah, you keep the medals. I have a big pile of medals at this point. I have award certificates and I have medals. I've got at least 6 medals, actually. I need to hang them up. Well, I need to dig them out and hang them on the wall. No, Nick, I'm 48. Yeah, Nick, let's get rid of you too. All right. It's been a month or two since I've uploaded anything with the guitar. Some of it's up on Facebook, so check my Facebook profile too. All right, there's clips up there from about a month ago. But yeah, easy enough to go find. Go to Facebook, man. Here we go. Give me a few more likes, guys. I'm probably only going to run this a few more minutes. It's going to put me at 2 hours of cardio. What is your post? Rice, chicken, potatoes, vegetables. Ask me what I'm going to eat tomorrow. Take a guess. No, Ted's not in this chat. So I told you what I ate today. What do you think I'm going to eat tomorrow? No. I'll give you a hint. Rice, potatoes, chicken, and vegetables. Take a guess on what I'm going to eat the day after that. Yeah, some people's trolls come through, Mass, just like doing it happens. You're probably one of them since you noticed it. All right. Hey, Coach, how are you? I'm doing good, man. I didn't see who the new pope is. Yeah, no, it just flares up from time to time. I haven't been putting enough stuff on it. I need to shave every day on my neck and not let any hair grow there. Yeah, dislikes take away a like. It's all good. I get paid for all of it, though. It doesn't matter. Like, I get paid for every one of those dislikes. So, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Don't dislike my video, guys. Please. Please don't put money in my bank account. All right. How do you combat eating the same stuff? What do you mean? I don't understand your question, Handhold. You just eat the same stuff, dude. Do you struggle pissing in the same toilet every day? Is that like difficult? Like, man, I just can't pee in the same toilet again today. Well, Thong, if you want to buy me a new one, my current one's good. You can go to my thing and you can order me one and send it through Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list listed under all my stuff. So feel free to send me stuff like that if you want. I mean, a new Instant Pot would never be a bad thing. No, I already have a crock pot and I don't use it hardly. New frames, no, same glasses. I've got a couple different pairs. What do you mean a smoky? Hank, that's never been the case. It makes YouTube not recommend you. No, I don't need a smoker either right now. I'm good. All right, guys, I'm at 2 hours of cardio for the day. It might be time to wind it down. I don't care about any of that, Dylan. What sort of channel do you think I run? I don't know about the Oklahoma situation, and I don't know what either of those groups are. My advice would be, if a bunch of clowns are fighting in the street, just nuke them. Just napalm the whole area. Problem solved. All right, next. Jason, are you a fan of? Not really. No, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I have an Amazon wish list, though, Thong. You can check it. Yeah, you can send super chats in here. Well, Thurman, I never did that. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have not been recommended a video years and years. I get more videos of, well, we'll come through here. You got to post some of my stuff more often. No, I don't really have a skincare regimen or regime. Regime. What's the best way to repair Nair? It's usually what I do for mine. All right, guys. Time for me to wind this down. I've now done 2 hours of cardio for the day. So, I hope it's been informative. I love all you guys and gals, and I'll talk to you next time.